Welcome back everyone, I'm Darren and this is Anna and we're here at Alton Towers today, lucky enough to be here for the new Curse at Alton Manor.
Yay! Are you excited?
Very excited.
I'm excited.
Let's go.
On the 31st of December, all known occupants of the house perished. That is, aside from the owner's only child, Emily.
Father, please don't have a Christmas party.
No, you may not. Now get on, you wretched little creature.
Thank you for attending the open house auction. We're here to support you throughout your entire life. Phones, cameras and torches must be put away. These displease the residents of the manor. Thank you.
So that was the Curse at Alton Manor. Obviously we didn't film that. They asked you not to, and also I think if you are going to come and see it, you should come and see it in person. Obviously last year I didn't realise that Jewel would be the last time I'd ride that ride because they changed it. I'm actually glad they changed it. When they announced they were closing Jewel, I was like, oh man, Jewel's really fun. I like Jewel. But actually, the technology in there is very impressive. Most of the elements of Jewel have been completely removed. You wouldn't recognise the ride as being the same ride. I think the spider was still in Jewel, I think. I don't know if they've moved it. But, oh my god, just like, just the special effects. Like, it's just lots of...
It's the whole experience.
Yeah, they use strobe lighting very well to disorientate you.
Yeah.
And the screens with Emily, like, building up, because like, you start off life-size, not to be too much of a spoiler, but then they shrink you down until finally you're inside a doll's house. But there's stuff using mirrors so that Emily disappears at points. There's a really good story going on with it. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, because Jewel was fun in a, it's interactive, you've got laser guns, you're going for it. This is fun in a genuinely kind of creepy.
Like, it's coming.
Yeah. Oh, we've got more actors coming. I don't know how long the actors will continue to be here. I'm assuming at least for the summer and Halloween season. I'm glad they've got them out. I reckon coming to go on Curse At Alton Manor. It is so much fun. Like, I never went on the original haunted house, and it's just not Jewel. Like, I get the cars and the track are the same, but nothing else about it is duel related. So yeah, it's an entirely new experience.
There's a lot of it that I feel were a bit like, you know, not so surprising or anything, but the theme is really good.
Yeah.
There were a couple of things where I was genuinely like, ooh, a little bit taken aback.
Yeah, because it's not just screens, it's, let's say, strobe lighting, just general lighting. Lighting is basically the main thing you've used to make it work. The lighting is really on point, just to give a creepiness to it.
Yeah.
As you slowly feel that you're getting smaller, and you just see Emily getting bigger, and the dolls are just creepy, and it works. And like, they've not gone zombies or ghosts for creepiness. I mean, there's a bit of spiders, but they've managed to use dolls, which shouldn't be creepy, and make them really creepy.
Those are creepy.
Yeah. It's really a little bit off-putting.
Dolls are always creepy.
Okay. Apparently dolls are always creepy. You heard it here first.
It's creepy. It's a nice horror ride, I think.
Yeah, definitely. It's something that Alton Towers needed, I think. Because Jewel, I think, it had its time. As much as I loved it, it had its time. And this is a really, really good replacement for that ride. Really impressed.
Really good theme.
Right. Let's go and see the rest of the park.
Nice.
For hundreds of years, our family has lived in these woods, led by the spirit of the Wicker Man.
Yeah.
The elders told us of a day when he would rise to give us freedom and eternal well-being. But to start that ritual, we must present him with a gift. And that gift is you.
So that was the first roller coaster of the day, the Wicker Man, and his first time.
Oh my god.
It's Anne's first one. All right, so she's not been before. So, what do you think of the Wicker Man?
It was really cool. Like at one point I really thought I was going to die.
That first shot always catches me because it starts gentle-ish and it really speeds up rapidly. We were in the back, so we really felt the impact of the train pulling down. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think we're now going to
I'm
try.
actually shaking.
Yeah, it is really intense. I mean, we're still building up to
And at the very end, like you were in the dark, and I really wondered if anything else was going to happen. You just wait for the end. But yeah, I was like really concerned we're going to have something else, a surprise.
There was a train in the station, so we were waiting for a bit, so all the special effects turned off. They're in the like all the smoke and the lights, and it's just left in darkness. I think I was like, is there another drop? I mean, the station is just around the corner. She didn't believe me. I'm not trusting.
No.
I think we're gonna head over to 13 now.
Cool.
13! You can't see it really. 13! Yay! So 13 has a 70-minute queue. That's a big jump from the 15 minutes we were expecting. So the Galactica has a 0-minute queue, so we're gonna head there and do 13 later or tomorrow. So the cable car's closed today, so instead of getting the cable car to Dividend Valley, we're going through the gardens, which is actually a route I've never taken before here. So that was Galactica.
My hair is all over the place.
I love this ride. I still think theming for air was better, but the ride itself hasn't changed since then. I think the removal of the VR was probably a major step up for this ride. You want to be able to look around. It's such a peaceful ride to ride. Like for a roller coaster, you just easy breezy and you're going for it, and it's quite low and just relaxing. If you can call a roller coaster relaxing, I think that's what I would use. I don't know how you feel about that.
Well, no, I would not say it's relaxing, but I can understand like you don't scream at any roller coaster.
No.
I'm a screamer. I'll go roller coaster, and I did scream a couple of times, but like yeah, most times I didn't. Which there's some peaceful element to it, but then I wouldn't say it's like a roller coaster where you don't scream at all if you're a screamer.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think you can go like that. Even though when I mind you, people scream on that, don't they? But it's just it's very different.
Because very different because you're just like laying down. And on your front there's nothing, so it's like you're flying. Yeah.
Which is why I think air is a better thing. The thing for air was flying like a bird rather than Galactica's spaceship theming. I would love to see it become air again with that little tagline, but there we go. We're gonna grab a little bit of bite to eat now, just some chips I think, and then we're gonna see who knows what's next.
Yeah.
I saw a post on Instagram the other day saying that the waterfalls on this ride were back up and running. They weren't today. It's been years since I've seen those waterfalls going, and they're actually a really nice special effect. So I kind of hope they do put them on permanently at some point again.
I thought it was a nice little ride. Very peaceful, very nice. You do get wet though, don't believe.
Yes, and we didn't. We did splash up our backs at one point.
Yeah, I liked it.
It is nice as rapids go. A lot better than the one at Thorpe Park. I still think the one at Legoland's my favourite, but we've not vlogged that yet. We will one day.
I don't have a smile.
Let our stomachs settle a bit from food on the rapids. From one of the calmest rides to one of the most intense, the Smiler. Also my personal favourite. Possibly not Anna's. We'll see how she feels after.
I don't have a smile, so I need to go in the smile machine.
It will recondition her to smile. That's the rule.
I was so scared. I did it.
Well done. So yeah, my favourite ride, I think will always be my favourite ride. Not just Alton Towers, possibly just anywhere ever. I love the Smiler.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. For me, what was bit was the vertical
chain lift.
Yeah.
The chain lift was definitely the worst bit.
That was bad. I didn't like it. But then after when you're at the top, you get to see the tower, you get to the park. It's really nice.
Yeah, for like 2 seconds before you go to a load more inversion.
And it's quite like, compared to the Wicker Man, I bet that it was quite slow, more than intense. The Wicker Man at the very start is very intense.
Yeah.
This one has got intensity in it, but like quite gradually.
I don't know what the top speeds of both are, but this feels slower, so maybe it is. But
it's nice.
You're
and
constantly
it's
moving.
Yeah,
because you're constantly moving.
And at the end, you're like, ooh.
I don't think, with the chains, I don't think there's a single straight section of track on it. You're always turning in one direction or the other, which I think is why it's so much fun.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Everything is curving, either like a bank or a loop or just something. It's phenomenal. But I think onwards and upwards. So 13 still has a very long queue. It's pretty popular today. We have instead got tickets for the dungeons. This is Anna's first ever dungeons, because I've done York, London and here before.
Yeah, so I don't know what to expect, we'll see.
It's good. So we've just done the Alton Towers dungeon. This is actually Anna's first ever dungeon. We've been discussing going for a while to the London one, but we've just never got around to it, so...
We also didn't know if it would be my kind of thing, but I was not expecting that completely. It was really cool. It was really an immersive experience out of like, what, the medieval times in the end.
Yeah,
and there's like a little bit on the water as well, on the boat, which was I was not expecting, which is quite cool because it really feels like you're a bit like in the dungeon system.
With all the really dripping from the ceiling, it really does like push you in the dungeons, as it were. But immersive live theatre like that is just incredible.
Yeah.
If more places did something like this, it'd be amazing. I think I want to do all of the dungeons, but I've only done 3 so far.
I'm so impressed because like sometimes, like basically there's a main guy talking at the end, there's a main guy talking, and then it gets dark, and then suddenly there are effects of like a woman coming and stuff, and like being a ghost basically, but you don't hear anything. They do it really well.
It's really
You're
clever.
not expecting it at all. It's really nice. I really like it.
It's really clever how they do it. The people who design these are incredible. And this is the first time I've been selected to be the torturous victim. So when Paul finds out about that, he's going to laugh because we always joke about one of us becoming the torturous victim. So I've done the judge before, but
he likes it. Like, he knows exactly what he has to do.
Yeah, I was
like,
ready.
Really willing to do it.
I know what comes next, so it's like, oh yes, tongue out, fine. And it's like, okay, bend over. It's funny. It is a lot of fun. The torture is probably the funniest one, but as far as I'm aware, I think it's like that and the Plague Doctor are like every single one. Is it London, York, and here? So I'm assuming it's all of them.
They targeted the children as well.
Yeah, this first time I've ever seen a child targeted. A child was done for the Plague Doctor bit, if you know the Plague Doctor bit. I've only ever seen adults pitch that. Usually mainly women, so they can do the whole, oh, you scream like a man joke. But yeah.
And out of the 3 sinners at the start, 1 woman, her sin was to be from Norfolk, right?
Yeah, what a coincidence.
Which we are.
Yeah, major coincidence there.
So yeah, no, I really liked it. It was really nice.
Yeah, you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Okay, London next then?
Yeah.
Brill.
What?
London Dungeons next. It's not now. next Dungeons of London Dungeons.
A bit far away.
Exactly. I think what we just looked at, 13 now has a half-hour queue, so we're going to try and finally get on 13 today. It's only taken all day to get there.
Let's go.
Wish us luck. So 13 is really hard to get a photo of actually going around the track. It's all hidden in the woods, which makes the on-ride experience brilliant because there's nothing around you. You're going through the woodlands for like the first 20 seconds. It's a very short ride.
It's really cool. I liked it. Even like the woods, you walk in the woods when you're like queuing and everything. So the woods atmosphere starts right at the start of the queue.
Yeah, like fake finds these kind of vans and stuff out there, so you can see how the wood's sort of consuming everything. But I think the ultimate bit is the drop in the middle, just because even both the upper section and lower section is so heavily themed in that just tiny church room, and you hear like creaking of floorboards as you enter, sort of implying that something's going to happen. Obviously then you have the
I think for me the whole experience of 13 is all about like going down. There's a lot of down, and that's what makes it like thrilling, I think. I really liked it. It's really short ride, so I'm glad that we didn't go when it was like 70 minutes queue long, and when it was more like 30 minutes, because otherwise I would have been a bit disappointed, I think.
Yeah, also from all the rides I've done today, I actually didn't realise how short 13 was until Anna pointed it out, and actually it is very short. I wouldn't queue for a long time for it, as much as I love it.
It is really good though.
Yeah, the midsection especially, like I say, I don't know if it is unique in the UK. I think it's unique in the UK to have that drop section. It may be unique in Europe, but it's unique to me. I don't know before I go anywhere else. It's a lot of fun.
It's really cool.
Like, and I think it wouldn't be as fun without the theming though. Everything about Alton Towers is theming. The theming just makes everything next level. Like compared to Thorpe Park, it just gets the theming so much more on point, and it's really immersive and everything. Which is why it's so good they have a dungeons here, because that does that as well. Merlin, well done. On the way out we jumped on the Wicker Man again. So this morning we were in the back seat, this afternoon the front seat. We've got both extremes, it's brilliant. And yeah, it does make a difference where you sit on roller coasters. Like when you cut the first drop, if you're in the front it's really slow because you've got the weight behind you to speed you up, so you hit the speed at the bottom of the drop. Whereas if you're at the back you're pulled out because the weight's all there.
Yeah.
I don't know what I prefer. I like the front because of just seeing the track, especially on the Wicker Man with the
Really big. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if you want the streets at the back, but if you want, I don't know, the theme and stuff, if you want to enjoy it more at the front.
Yeah, it's pot luck though. There's no front seat rider on this ride. It's just wherever they send you. So we've just got luck to be at the back in the morning and through the front here.
Nice. I like it.
It's good. And I've got a pin badge. So that's now 3 Wicker Man pin badges from different years. The enamel, the wooden, and now a metal one. But that is the end of day 1 at Alton Towers. We have a quick look around the shops and then we're off to the roller coaster restaurant, which will be the vlog after this one. So we've got to be distracted in the shop and spent nearly £40 on pin badges. Excessive, 2 of which are the new blind bags today, where there's 16 different pin badges, be from Thorpe Park, Chessington or Alton Towers. No idea what's on them. We will open those back at the pod. We changed our mind very quickly. We're just going to open them now because we're intrigued. I got the Swarm, my favourite ride at Thorpe Park.
Oh, what is this?
Colossus is also a roller coaster at Thorpe Park.
I've never been to Thorpe Park, so I have to go now.
But interestingly, that was the world's first 10 looping roller coaster.
That's cool.
It was then beaten by the Smiler we went on today.
Nice.
So the Smiler took his record away.
Oh,
so yeah,
I see.
that's going to Thorpe Park now, so you can go on it.
Exactly.
Now we're going to the restaurant, so I'll see you for that. Thanks guys.